Hey, hey, hey.
Hello, 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 everybody.
Hey, y'all.
How's everybody doing tonight?
It's your favorite health coaches. It's Maya.
And Coach Kenneth.
All right. Tonight, we are going to be talking about something that is affecting a lot of people, and that is high blood pressure. So if you know somebody who has high blood pressure, it might even be you, or you know somebody who is being affected by high blood pressure, this video is for you, because we are going to be breaking down natural remedies on how to lower your blood pressure. Okay? Yes. You know, high blood pressure is also known as hypertension, and it is a silent killer. It works overtime to damage your arteries. Okay, so we want to keep that under control. And so we're going to break down how you can do this. All right. So first up is a powerhouse on lowering blood pressure. And yes, it's what your grandma used to cook with. It's what you cook with. Okay. And that is garlic, guys. Garlic. All right. Garlic. Powerhouse. So let me tell you why garlic is such a powerhouse in lowering blood pressure. It contains allicin. So when you cut the garlic open, it contains something called allicin, and allicin helps to relax the vessels of your heart. So that lowers blood pressure naturally. Something natural. You know, people always ask me, okay, well, Maya, how do I take this garlic? And obviously, you know, garlic, if you just bite into it, is just like way too strong. Way too strong. So I just take 2 of these and then I chop them up. Okay. I chop them up and I put them in a tablespoon of honey. And then I chug it down. Sometimes I have to chew on it, but that's okay. It just releases more of the allicin. So I do use an organic raw honey. Okay. I use an organic raw honey. And then I have the garlic here in my hand. The two.
We got 2 cameras going at the same time. That's why we're looking to the left and to the right.
So that's how I do it. So this right here is a powerhouse on lowering blood pressure. I feel like everybody should be taking garlic. I mean, it does so many other things as well as killing parasites, all this other stuff if you have bad gut health, but it's a powerhouse.
Right. One other thing about garlic also, if you take a garlic clove every single day, if you have energy issues, it's going to increase your energy, increases your respiration naturally, because it purifies the blood. Garlic is a powerful blood purifier. So I eat garlic pretty much every single day, just like Maya. And even our sons have garlic. But garlic has so many different remedies, so many different benefits. It's one of the best, simplest things you can do every single day. So as she said, when you bite to that garlic, oh yeah, it's gonna make you get the screw face. But if you put it with the honey, it just goes down real easily. You know, you don't have to bite it at all. Just swallow it like a pill and do it once every single day. You'll be surprised about blood pressure benefits, energy levels increase, respiratory, feel like you're able to breathe a whole lot better also. So it's a major, major powerhouse.
Yes. Next up, powerhouse is beets, guys. Beets, let me tell you, yes, you can juice beets. You can cook your beets also, all right? But beets have something called nitrates, okay? And when that's broken down into the body, it turns into nitric oxide, right? And what that does is help to widen the blood vessels until now you have increased blood flow, so you won't have so much pressure on the walls of your heart, okay? All right? So that's what beets does. These are 2 things, and you can, listen, I make beet and garlic juice together.
Yes.
Together. Yes. Okay, you can boil your beets and eat them. You can roast them in the oven. You can juice them. You can even buy beet powder. But the thing is consistency. Consistency is the key, okay?
Right. And fellas, another thing about beets that I mentioned before is a lot of guys, I don't say a lot, but every now and then someone inboxes me and say, Kenneth, I got some issues down below. What can I do about it? Well, beets, because it produces nitric oxide, increases blood flow to different parts of the body, especially that part in the bedroom. So you're having issues, just drink some beet juice or boil or cook some beets and do that on a regular basis, and the blood flow will start to increase, and you'll see in no time at all that problem, that erectile dysfunction, will be no issue at all. So beets is a very, very powerful house, and like Maya said earlier, we juice them together. Garlic with the beets, and we add some other stuff in there also, but just that combination by itself is a powerhouse. And oh yes, do not be afraid if you've never done beets before, or drink beet juice before, you go to the bathroom and it looks like this. Oh my God, what's going on? It naturally turns your urine and your stool red, and it'll be there for a couple of days, but everything's perfectly normal.
Yes. So you want to get those beets in, and you definitely want to get the garlic in. The next thing I want to talk about, it doesn't matter how much you take beets and garlic if you just, you got to change your lifestyle. This has to be a lifestyle change.
So not a quick fix.
So many people are taking prescription medicines, but that's not the answer. The answer is changing your diet. Maya, what herb can I take for high blood pressure? What? No, you need to change how you eat. Cut out the processed foods. All that salt, them TV dinners, frozen foods, all that stuff have so much salt, you guys. Stopping in at the Wendy's drive-thru or the Chick-fil-A drive-thru, cutting out all the sugars, all that stuff affects you, okay?
Right. And also, even the vegan processed meats, processed foods, are very high in sodium.
Yep.
Right? They're supposed to be, quote unquote, better for you, but they're packed with sodium. Some have as much like 600 milligrams of sodium in there or more. So that can also elevate your blood pressure, and you're trying to get your blood pressure stabilized. So be careful with that. It's better to cook it yourself. If you're going to cook, make it yourself, or go to a restaurant or some health food store where you can get stuff in its natural form.
Right.
Fruits, vegetables, seeds, legumes. Get that stuff as whole, as close to whole as you possibly can, and you come out a lot healthier.
Okay, so Nancy is asking, what do you recommend naturally to get rid of gas and acid reflux? So let me ask you something. Are you juicing? Are you juicing at all? And are you taking garlic? Because I know that garlic helped me to get rid of a lot of that gas. It kills the yeast and the mold inside of your colon. Now, as far as acid reflux goes, are you doing key lime water in the morning? Hot water, cut a key lime in half, squeeze it. That should be able to help you get rid of your acid reflux, okay?
As a matter of fact, here's a little cheat code also. If you can buy some apple cider vinegar, right? Take 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar first thing in the morning. That will also get rid of the acid reflux.
Alone? Doesn't it burn your throat?
No, you can take it alone. Take it alone, 1 teaspoon, right? Straight to the gut. And it will rid the body of acid reflux. But also, make sure you're drinking enough water. Okay. If you're drinking coffee or a lot of sodas and eating a lot of meats, that can cause gas. That can cause acid reflux also. So you want to make sure you're drinking enough water, and just take a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar in the morning, and it will eliminate that.
Okay, yeah, and Nancy, you gotta take this garlic at night. I want you to start taking 2 cloves of garlic in honey and raw honey at night. You got to do that. I promise you'll see a change in your digestive issues. They'll be like absent, zero, zilch, because garlic will kill all that fungus. If you have allergies, two of these garlic, get rid of them allergies. Do it for 30 days. I bet you have no allergies. I bet you.
So it's very, very powerful. But it has to be consistent. You're going to be consistent with it because the more consistency you get, everybody's different. Some people experience it a lot faster, some a little bit longer, depending on your gut, depending on how backed up you might be. You might have a lot of intestinal sludge sitting in that colon that needs to be cleaned out. Sometimes when you clean your system out, you might have 25 to 30 pounds of just waste in your intestines, period. And once you start to clear that out, things start to change. Your metabolism increases. You get better circulation. You got better energy. You sleep better. Skin issues go away. So by incorporating this into your life every single day, you see a major difference. But water, Nancy, make sure you're drinking a lot more water.
Yes, please drink a lot of water. I'm glad you're no longer eating pork and red meat. Yay!
Right.
If you just eliminate animals completely, I suggest doing a fruit fast for a week. Nothing but sweet, watery fruits. All the fruits that you can eat. Especially if you're trying to get rid of high blood pressure. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't have high blood pressure eating fruits and vegetables.
Right.
I don't know anybody who has high blood pressure, high cholesterol, all these issues eating fruits and vegetables. Let fruits and vegetables be 85% of your diet. I know you're trying to wean off a lot of stuff, but let that be 85% of the diet. You'll have no issues. Start drinking celery juice. Celery juice, I live by celery. Celery juice lowers blood pressure naturally.
Okay, we got someone here.
It cleanses out your liver. It gets rid of eczema, psoriasis, all that stuff. Acid reflux too. Okay?
Sheila says she don't eat beef. Hello, and she stays hungry all the time. If she eats garlic and honey, would she smell it?
Now, a lot of people are concerned about garlic and honey, and will that smell on you? I don't have those issues. I don't have those issues because I coat it with honey, so I don't be out smelling like garlic all over the place because I coat it in honey. I take a tablespoon of this honey with my 2 garlic.
Right.
Okay.
Now, if you don't coat it, you will smell like garlic.
Now, if you just out here popping garlic, then you're going to smell like garlic, but I don't do that. Okay?
But you won't smell it yourself. You won't smell it, but the people around you will smell it. And be like, oh, God, what's that smell coming off of you?
Yes.
So make sure you coat it with the honey. Yeah. And you won't have that problem.
Coat it. So, yes. We are taking questions. If anybody has a question for us, we are taking questions. If you have a question.
So tonight's topic for people just joining is high blood pressure.
High blood pressure, how to heal it naturally. Also, exercise, get out, get moving. 30 minutes a day makes a big difference, guys. In helping to lower your blood pressure. You got to get active. You got to get off. Stay out them people drive through. Stay out of Chick-fil-A. Okay? Stay out of McDonald's and Burger King. Cut out drinking sodas. That's a lot of people. You cannot get off prescription drugs drinking soda. You want it. That'd be the first thing to eliminate.
And also coffee. Caffeine is not good for you. Caffeine will boost your metabolism, give you some energy, but coffee is very acidic and it's not good for the blood pressure. So it can cause a lot of issues also because it dehydrates your body. So if you're dehydrated, guess what's going to happen to your blood pressure? It's going to jack up because you're overheating. That's why you need to drink water. If you don't like drinking water, then flavor it. Put some natural like stevia sweetener in it or something. Just put a little honey in there and drink more water, and it's going to help bring this blood pressure down. And again, we're looking at... Go ahead.
Okay, Nancy, you're 50 with cellulite. Will the celery juice help? Absolutely. That's how I got rid of my cellulite because cellulite is nothing but toxins, okay, inside of the fat cells. So celery juice gets rid of the toxins. It does. It flushes the liver. It purges the liver. It gets rid of all those toxins. You will not have cellulite or any type of skin issues drinking celery juice. So that is the answer to your question, okay? Yes, you got to be consistent. Cat!
Okay.
That's right. No garlic smell. You take the raw honey and garlic. Yes, girlfriend, I ain't smelled no garlic on you, and you haven't smelled no garlic on me. We good, okay?
Let me answer this one right
Karen, Does the garlic and clove help with constipation? Do you chew the garlic or crush it? I crush it. I crush it and I put it in a tablespoon of honey. Okay?
All right, Sheila.
Can you buy celery juice? Yes.
All right, Sheila, right quick. The reason why you're staying hungry all the time is because the foods you're eating are, they don't have enough oxygen or water to keep your cells hydrated. So that's why you're starving. You're always hungry. So by eating fruits and vegetables in its raw form, your body's getting oxygen and water. And after a while, you won't feel hungry because it's going to fill you up. It's going to satiate you down to the cellular level. So when you eat meats sap your body of oxygen. That's why, and you just stopped. And now when you just start out, it may take a while for your body to make that transition because it's not used to having that. So now the more you eat it, fruits and vegetables and seeds, things that are oxygen and water rich, the hunger pains will go away.
Okay, Lily. So fancy. Hey, family. So, preeclampsia while pregnant, and you were told to take a baby aspirin. Yes, very scary. What are your suggestions? Well, my first suggestion is, especially having preeclampsia while pregnant, is to change your diet. You can eat things that will actually thin your blood, like seeded grapes. Seeded grapes thins your blood. Grounding, getting outside and grounding will thin your blood naturally, connecting with the earth. No, you don't need to take no baby aspirin. You can do things that are naturally, that will thin your blood.
Yes, you can.
Eat more fruits and vegetables, and that will take care of that, okay? Any more questions? Any questions? We are taking questions, any kind of health questions that you have. We are taking.
Again, we're on two phones. That's why we're looking to the left and to the right.
You are so welcome, Rosemary.
So
You're
Sheila,
so welcome.
Sheila has a question. She says, Can I take garlic and coat it with honey every day for the rest of my life?
You sure can.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. You can take garlic and honey the rest of your life. I suggest, listen, every night I'm taking it. Before I go to bed, I'm going to have these 2 garlics. I'm going to dice them up, put them in my honey. Okay, a tablespoon of honey, and I'm going to chomp it and eat it. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Heart palpitations, that can be a number of things. I used to get heart palpitations, especially late at night. They would just come out of nowhere, and the only way I got rid of them is drinking water. I was dehydrated.
Now, Victoria, do you drink coffee? Coffee can also cause palpitations.
True.
Go ahead, Nancy. You can ask as many questions you like.
So one last question. Anything you recommend to get rid of fibroids naturally? Okay, so yes, there are herbs that will totally dissolve your fibroids. But if you go back to eating the way you eat, they're just going to come back. It's just like when they tell you you can get surgery to remove fibroids, they'll come back, honey. They will come back. So a lot of people just opt to get a hysterectomy, but that's not God's way. If you are you need to do like a lymphatic cleanse, which I sell. I have a lymphatic cleanse on my website, and you need to do a hormone balance, or you need to balance your hormones to get rid of fibroids. Okay, next question. Good evening. What's good for inflammation and lupus? Again, diet, juicing, going totally raw to get rid of your inflammation. Lupus, everyone who has lupus needs to do a parasite cleanse. Okay?
All right, you got another question.
Good.
Sheila says, what helps with brain fog, joint pains, and diabetes? Sheila, you have to completely get off the meat. You have to cut down, get off altogether, because that's what's causing the acidicness inside the body, the inflammation that you're going through right now. So when you're eating a lot of meat, that's the reaction, that's the natural reaction, brain fog, right? Because you're lacking oxygen and lacking water. So you don't want to go cold turkey. If you go cold turkey, you're going to go right back to the same way as before. So gradually start to wean yourself off of all the meat, not just beef, but chicken, turkey, lamb, pork, whatever the case is, get off that stuff. And also dairy.
Yes.
Get off the dairy, get
Yes.
off the eggs and the cheese. All these things cause inflammation. And do it gradually.
Okay, Josh, is there any remedies for sciatica pain? Yes. That's a very good question.
Yep. Now, sciatica, yes, there is. Now, we have a product called cactus sea moss gel. And it's very good for sciatica. Let me share a quick story. I had a young lady I was working with, and she was walking with a walker and a cane stick. She had sciatica so bad. So she purchased a 1-month supply of the cactus sea moss gel. And I don't know how long it took, but she was able to walk without the walker and the cane stick, and she had no pain at all. And she was like, oh God, this is a miracle. She was so appreciative of the product. And what the cactus does, it protects nerve cells. See, it's just a nerve issue. So when you have sciatica, that means something called the myelin sheath has been damaged somehow. That's what protects your nerves from being exposed and causing pain. So what the cactus does, it protects the nerve cells while the body heals itself. And again, if you're eating meat, you want to cut down or get off the meat altogether, because as long as you keep doing that, you will never be free of sciatica pain.
Definitely not. And then it's not just only not taking the cactus sea moss gel. These people are going raw. You know, all these people that we have testimonies for, who we're getting off of dialysis, people where, you know, everybody has changed their diet. Nobody's eating meat. Nobody's eating cheese. Nobody's eating eggs. None of that stuff. We reverse people's diseases by the foundation is changing your diet. They're juicing, they're eating more salads, mostly all fruits, because God really made fruits to heal and cleanse the body, cleanse the cells, guys. You know what I'm saying? So these people
Sheila,
are eating that.
To answer that
all
question.
Right?
Just hold tight. I'll answer that question in a few minutes, Sheila. I see it. So, one quick story. There's a lady I'm working with right now. Her name is Paula. Paula Holmes has been on dialysis for over 1 year. Right now, since she's been on dialysis, she has not peed at all. She stopped peeing while she's been on dialysis. I got a text message from Paula today. From the time she's done a specialized program called the Fast Track program of mine, she's peed 7 times. Her kidneys are regenerating. So that's not supposed to happen. Now, here's the thing. If Paula had never changed her diet, if she continued to eat the same meats, the same dairy, eat the same eggs, she would still be in a position where she's not peeing, and her kidneys would be getting worse. So in essence, in the 30 days, Paula has now peed 7 times. Drizzle, but it's coming. And she's excited about that. So you have to change the foundation, right? Once you change the foundation, go back to the original.
Yes.
Genesis 1st chapter 29th verse. Every tree that has seed bears a fruit that has seed of itself. For you it shall be food. You get your life back. So you have to go back to that, right? So once you do that, you're eating oxygen-rich and water-rich foods. That's what's helping people win in their health.
Does eating a lot of fruits elevate your blood sugar?
Well, no. Now, here's the thing. If you're diabetic, people say, oh, I can't have certain fruit because it jacks my blood sugar up. Here's the thing. When you go to sleep at night, when you first wake up in the morning, everybody's blood sugar is elevated. Whether you're diabetic or not, we all have elevated blood sugar. Now, initially, it may seem that way because what you want to do is you want to replace the regular complex carbohydrates that you're eating with fruit. Fruit is simple carbohydrates, but here's the thing about that. When you eat fruit, the fiber from the fruit slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. That's why we have people who are diabetic eat fruit, because it reverses type 2 diabetes. When you eat regular complex carbohydrates, there's no fiber. So it doesn't slow down the sugar into the bloodstream. But when you eat fruit has natural fiber that stops that from happening, and you start to heal your body.
So you want to eat the fruits that have more fiber in it.
Right. Mangoes, bananas, kiwis. These types of fruits are very, very good for slowing down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream. So fruit is good for you. Don't let the doctor tell you anything at all. doctor will stay away from fruit. No, don't stay away from fruit because you'll be a diabetic for the rest of your life. You want to have fruit to the diet, right? But again, when we first wake up in the morning, everybody's blood sugar is elevated. So don't let that scare you.
Yes. And you can see what fruits you're very sensitive to. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people are more sensitive to others.
Right.
I would say probably stay away from grapes, bananas, things that are like extremely high in sugar. You know what I'm saying?
And also, if you have allergic reactions to any type of fruit at all, that's just because your gut bacteria is disrupted. So you want to heal the gut. And what heals the gut? Garlic, plants,
garlic, baby,
vegetables, and fruit, because you're feeding the good gut bacteria. And I'm speaking from experience because I had disrupted gut bacteria for 43 years of my life. I had very bad hay fever, allergies. I had very bad food allergies also until God changed my diet, took me off of all that meat, all that protein powder, because as a bodybuilder, you got to have protein powder to get big, all this milk and this meat to get big muscles. Well, that's a lie. That's a complete lie.
You do not need meat.
You do not need
look
meat.
at all this muscle he got.
Meat. You do not
you
need
don't
meat.
need meat.
You do not need meat.
That's a myth. You do not
That's
need
the biggest
meat.
myth, and I believe that for years as a personal trainer. Now, I've been in 6 magazines. I've been on television, on radio, but this was my belief system for years. I got to have meat. I used to take eggs and put eggs in a blender, put some milk in there and blend it together and drink it like that to get my protein. But I've been vegan now, raw vegan for over 12 years.
And don't eat any meat and
No
got
meat.
plenty of
No
muscle.
meat.
Plenty of
Nothing
muscle.
at all. So, God has the perfect plan for our health, for our bodies. Matter of fact, he created the garden before he created man and put man in the garden. So, that's what other questions we got over here.
If you have any health questions, drop them below. We are answering all health questions tonight. Whatever you have, whatever issues you're going through. If you want to order the sea moss gel, we will send you the link. Trey Breezy Hayes, we got you. We'll send you the link for the cactus sea moss gel, okay?
All right, Trey, we got you. Anyone else we're opening up right now for questions. Any questions at all?
All right. So you've been
Sheila,
your
I
biggest
got you.
and leanest.
I got you,
That's
Sheila.
what I'm talking about, Josh. That's what I'm talking about. You're doing amazing. You're doing amazing.
All right.
Them abs about to push through, right?
All right.
That's the goal.
Hello, Ivanka, all the way from Alaska. How are you? Haven't seen you in a long time.
So what do you eat for booty building after a workout? All right, talk about the peaches. Let's do it.
Oh, boy. I'm going to let Maya tell you about that.
Well, Kenny was my bodybuilding coach. Listen, Kenny was my bodybuilding coach. That's how I met him, okay?
All right. Yeah, yes, you're right. Well, let me ask you a question. So if you're coming from the gym, right, and you want to build a bang bang booty, first of all, let me kind of give you one exercise in particular that you should be doing. Ladies, if you're going to get a big BBL naturally, then one of the main exercises you want to do are squats. I don't mean those light squats, those itty bitty squats. You want to put some weight on that so you're able to do like maybe 10 repetitions, 8 repetitions at the most. The heavier you go, but keep it safe, you're going to get massive results in the booty area, right? But after you're done, that's when you're going to have a complex carbohydrate meal. You don't need protein powder. That's a big myth. You don't need protein powder, but you're going to have it's carbohydrates that's going to build the body, right? So if you like oatmeal, for example, eat the oatmeal after the workout, right? Take some raw Quaker oats. You can put it in the smoothie, put some fruit in there, some chia seeds, some flax seeds, hemp seeds, and blend that together and let that be your post-workout drink. And that's going to help rebuild those muscles, whatever you're doing, and help you get massive results in that BBL, the natural way.
Good question. Thank you. Thank you. So y'all's skin is glowing. I need to detox too. It was so good. Yes, I got you. I got you. Yeah, detoxing your liver would clear up any kind of skin issues that you have. I mean, I used to have eczema really bad, and I cleared that all up by going plant-based, doing the detox, and that was the first thing I did. Detox my liver with the detox tea.
I got you,
and then it cleared up all my skin issues. I've never had eczema again. If you suffer from eczema, have psoriasis, skin breakouts, your face has those dark spots and all that stuff, that is literally acid coming through your skin. That's doo-doo. Actually, doo-doo. If you see people with brown spots on their face, that is doo-doo coming through their face. They need to detox ASAP. A lot of people will go out and get microdermabrasion and facial peels, but you haven't solved the problem.
Right.
You haven't solved the problem.
Right.
It's just making it lighter.
Right. The problem,
making it lighter.
Problem's internal.
Correct.
It's a reflection of what's happening inside the body. You can do all this beautification on the outside as much as you want. You know, you can make a corpse look good. But the problem is internal. You got to fix and heal from the inside out.
Correct.
And that's going to eventually show on the outside. Now, we got a lady here, Maya. She says she has a lot of facial hair. What can she do about that?
That is a hormone imbalance. Women should not be growing mustaches or facial hair. That is hormone imbalance. You definitely need my hormone balancer. You need to cut out chicken, which is full of estrogen. Okay. It's a lot of things that what you're eating is causing these problems. You shouldn't be growing no mustache or have any type of facial hair. Your hormones are imbalanced, and I can help you balance those, okay?
Wow, that's powerful.
All right. What do we suggest for kids that stay sick? That 80% of your immune system is in your gut. So whatever you're feeding your child is why they constantly get sick, and they're around other kids that get them sick. They're quick to get sick because it starts on the foundation. But we have a powerful herbal syrup for children. Mm-hmm. It's on my website. If you go to www.cmosdepot.com, I have a whole children's pack. My kids don't get sick. My kids will never ever get sick. They'll never be in the hospital. Neither will we, because we take the immune support syrup. I've never had COVID. We have never had COVID. Our kids don't get sick. We take this powerful herbal syrup that knocks out anything. We don't get the flu. As soon as I feel like a sniffle or something coming on, I'm running to that syrup. I take it and knocks whatever it is out. Okay?
See, the key is to keep this stuff going in the summertime. Right? Starting in the summer. So now when the winter hits, which they call the flu season, is actually a lack of vitamin D3 season. Right? That's when people get the colds and get the flu viruses and even get COVID. So when you load up on natural foods or even the vitamin D3 supplement in liquid form, your body becomes fortified and protects you against things like this. People sneezing and coughing. No, you walk in the grocery store, people or sneezing, right, and still wearing masks. But your body, your immune system becomes a lot stronger because you've been doing this since the summer. Every single day it becomes a lifestyle. Whereas now you catch something and now you're stuck behind the 8 ball. Now you're going out looking for products of what you can do naturally to try to fight this stuff off when you already got it. But here's the thing. Even if you have the flu or a cold, right, or a virus, if you start immediately loading up on vitamin D3 and vitamin C, it will slow down and start to reverse that illness or that disease. It start to kill the virus. It keeps it from multiplying inside the body. So, any more questions?
Yes, so we're answering any type of health questions that you have, whatever issues that you're having in your body.
All right, Rob.
Drop them in the comments below if you're going through any type of issues. If you missed our presentation on hypertension, you can catch it on the replay.
Okay, I got you, Rob. I got you. Okay, how much vitamin D should we take?
That's a good question. How much vitamin D should you be taking?
Okay, so you want to take anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 IUs. and make sure it's vitamin D3. There's different types of vitamin D, but vitamin D3 is what's created naturally from sunlight exposure. When you sit in the sunlight, especially if you're black, dark skinned, you want to get about 30 minutes direct sunlight. People say 15 minutes, but that's for light skinned people. And if you're light skinned, you get 15 minutes. But if you're black, if you're dark, you need 30 minutes of sunlight because we got a natural sunblock. That melanin in our skin is a natural sunblock. Yes. It protects us from a lot of things, right? So when you're darker, you want to get more exposure, and that creates a surplus of vitamin D3 inside your body. So do that about 5,000 IUs, and you'll be good.
Okay, Josh says, can I get my vitamin D from sea moss? No, because sea moss is minerals. Vitamin D is just vitamin D. Okay, vitamin D is vitamin D.
Right.
So sea moss is 92 minerals. Minerals are different from vitamins, okay?
Now
get it from the sun. If the sun's not out, then you can buy and supplement with vitamin D. And I suggest liquid vitamin D. I will add that to my website. So many people ask me about what kind of vitamin D. I like liquid because it absorbs quick right into the bloodstream. 98% absorption rate. Another thing is vitamin C, guys. Vitamin C is very important. Vitamin C, you pee it out. Taking it one time a day is just not enough, okay? So I take vitamin C like 4 times a day. 4 times a day, like 1,000 milligrams, 4 times a day, because you pee it out. It does not stay in the body, okay?
Right. Now, I will say this. Sea moss has a small amount of vitamin D, but not enough, right? Like Maya says, minerals, right? It doesn't have enough to take care of your needs. So it's best to get it in a liquid form,
right? And
it's going to absorb very quickly.
Exactly. Okay, what's good to help with poor blood circulation and diverticulitis? Again, garlic, your best friend. It helps to relax the blood vessels, and also beets. Beets help to widen the blood vessels so you have more blood flow. Also, cayenne pepper is great for poor blood circulation. That's number 1 because it can stop a heart attack, okay? So if you have poor blood circulation, you want to be taking cayenne pepper. Listen, you can put cayenne pepper in the honey with the garlic, crush it up, and take it. That will take care of all your circulation issues.
Yes,
so if you have poor blood circulation, cayenne pepper is number 1 with garlic, baby. All right? And beets. All right?
Right.
So is there a brand that I suggest? Nature's Valley. I am big on, I don't like Chinese brands. I try to stay away from any type of vitamins that are Chinese branded. So I only like 2. That's Nutricos and Solgar, which is in a brown bottle. If I have to take a vitamin or buy a vitamin, that's what I'm doing. I understand what you're saying. What type of vitamin C do you take? If I take vitamin C, it's going to be from Solgar, Solgar, or Nutricos. Those are my 2-go vitamin companies, okay? Yes, beets are a powerhouse, honey. You ought to open them blood vessels right on up. Keep that blood flowing.
All right, we got a question. How much cayenne pepper?
As much as you can stand.
As much as you can stand.
As much as you can stand.
Now,
if that's a pinch, a little sprinkle, that's all you need. You don't need that much.
See, this is one of the brands that I get by Greenwise. Greenwise does a lot of natural, organic peppers, cayenne peppers, called Greenwise. And I go through this like water. So, I put this on everything. I put it in my juices, on my salads. I put it on everything I have, right? If I eat organic popcorn, it's going to organic popcorn also. Matter of fact, our son Matthew has fallen in love with cayenne pepper, right? If he eats some food, he said, "Daddy, what's the pepper?"
That's from Publix.
Right, you can get this from Publix. It's made
Publix,
by Greenwise.
Whole Foods. Everybody sells cayenne pepper. It doesn't matter. You can get it at any supermarket. We live down south in Florida, so obviously we have Publix here. We have Whole Foods. We have Trader Joe's. We have Sprouts. All of those.
Right.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
You can get it. Okay.
Now this.
Can you tips on here? No, what you need to do is join my Healthy Living for Today group where we post the tips. Okay, if you are not part of my group, then you need to join.
All right, Sheila, you can get it from Publix.
Because I post stuff in there every day to help you. So
any grocery store, you can get kind of.
And I answer questions in there too.
But make sure you get the organic. This is organic. It's made by Greenwise. Greenwise is the name of the company.
I'll post the vitamin D3 liquid.
But there's other companies. This is the one that I like the best.
I'll show you who I take for my vitamin D3 liquid. Because that's going to be your foundation. For
hey, Rob, that's good.
Solgar.
Yep. I put it on everything.
Solgar is a brand, and you'll know them because all their brand is in a brown bottle. So
okay, Rob,
what I'll do is
I'll drop it in your message. I'll send you a message.
They're on Amazon, as a matter of fact. Solgar's on Amazon.
I'm not even
They're
seeing
in every health food store.
I'll put it in the
A
inbox.
good health food store is going to have Solgar vitamins. They are. Yep. When buying vitamins, is it important what that is a very good question, Delia. Yes. So when buying vitamins, is it important what the capsules are made of? Absolutely. That's why I look for something that will say it is vegan. Otherwise, those capsules are made of pork or beef gelatin, okay? Because gelatin, that's what it's made out of. So I'm always looking if I do take a capsule, but I like to take, that's why I like to take stuff in liquid form because you have a higher absorption rate, okay?
Okay, Maya, somebody has a question, says, what did you say? Was it Solgar?
Solgar, Solgar is the brand vitamin, and Nutricost. Both of those brands are on Amazon.
Right now, one other thing, that's a good question. Now, capsules, you get any vitamins in capsules. I personally don't take any capsules. I take the capsules and I open them up and I pour them in juice. Then I stir it up and drink it. So this way I don't have to worry. I don't have those concerns. And
that's good.
By putting it in liquid, you also absorb it a lot faster.
Yes. Good question. Any more questions?
You're welcome, Sheila. Any more questions? Okay, you answered that one already.
Yes, those are our go-to places for vitamins, but everybody should be taking zinc and vitamin C and vitamin D3, and then, you wouldn't have to be worried about, all that sickness. So what if you have issues with keeping the weight off? So we have to go to the foundation, which is lifestyle, Shell. So if you're having issues keeping your weight off, that is going to be what kind of diet are you doing? Because like I said, you got to be consistent. It's not just drinking celery juice every once in a while. No, I get up and I juice my celery every day because I know the benefits of it, okay?
I got you, Sheila. Sheila has a question. She says, how does she stop snoring?
Is Solgar good for kids? Solgar is a brand.
1 minute.
It's a brand that like Solgar. Yes. Solgar. That is a brand. So if you go either to their website, they have like lots of products. I particularly love that company. They're not based out of China. A lot of the vitamins that you see in Whole Foods, man, listen, they come from them now vitamins and all that comes from China.
So Maya, here's a question. Sheila's asking, how do you stop snoring?
Take some garlic. Take some garlic. Garlic and honey, 30 days. You shouldn't be snoring. That'll get rid of your snoring. I already posted that on my page, that you wouldn't be snoring if you took garlic and honey at night. 30 days. Go ahead. Kill that fungus and that bacteria you got. Yep. Now, if you're fat, now that's a different story.
Right.
Because you got to also lose weight as well, but the garlic definitely helps.
Right.
Okay. Remedy for toe fungus. I have an oil that you could do for toe fungus, so I'll post that. I don't know if you answered, but what do you do for bloating? Garlic and tons of water. I'm here to tell you, garlic and honey. If you do the garlic, two of these garlics at night and honey, you will wake up. Also, I take a probiotic, and also it depends on what I'm eating, but if I'm doing celery juice and I'm drinking my key lime water and I'm doing like cucumbers, I don't have any bloating. So bloating comes from a lot of times food and hormonal issues as well. So you want to take a good probiotic, but if you're juicing, you will get all that stuff. I'm telling you, juicing eliminates a lot of the issues that people ask. Invest in a juicer. I'm telling you, it will change your life completely. Invest. You are worth it. You will get rid of a lot of stuff.
All right, Sheila, if you have weight issues, right, because sometimes you have a lot of acid and inflammation inside the body.
That's right.
One of the first things you want to do is drop the weight. You got to drop the weight because you can be taking all these healthy added additions, but if you're not dealing with the underlying cause,
I got to know
nothing's going to change.
What your diet is.
So weight loss is an issue. Focus on that first, and that will eliminate a lot of the things you're dealing with.
Shell, you got to tell me what you're eating. You make just inbox me, because you're saying you lose weight, you gain it back, but you only lose and keep gaining because you're probably going back and forth with what you're eating. Okay, so we can talk about that. The best probiotic, Garden for Life. Garden of Life has great probiotics. I love them. I'll drop the link for you. All right?
And here's the thing. If you just start adding more fruits and vegetables to your diet, you'll get more than enough probiotics, prebiotics and probiotics.
Yes, it's really true.
That's in its natural state.
Yes.
You don't have to take a supplement. Just eat more fruits and vegetables. Eat more seeds. Eat more legumes. Right? These things will heal your gut. It will give you everything your body needs and turn everything around. So you're spending unnecessary money on something when you just go to the fruit aisle or vegetable aisle and eat more of those things. That is so true. Fruits and vegetables have really everything you need. If you eat from the rainbow, you could definitely heal yourself. That's why Karen, get on that celery juice, baby. Get on that celery juice. I'm telling you, it's a game changer. 16 ounces every morning. No, I don't add anything to it. I don't put no lemon. I don't put no ginger. I don't put anything extra. I don't add pineapples or apples. Just straight celery juice. And my celery juice is great. It's sweet. It ain't nasty. Y'all celery juice is nasty because you're not doing organic celery juice. Organic celery juice is sweet. Oh my God. It is sweet. Okay? All right. We got something. Sheila said she got the COVID vaccine. And now that explains a lot of the issues that you might be dealing with. The joint pains, the inflammation, the issues that seem to never go away. Shonda, some of the side effects are actually not taking garlic and honey at night. Oh, you say low blood pressure readings. Okay, so how much water are you drinking? You need to drink more water if your blood pressure is low. Anti-inflammatory diet. Blood pressure. Anti-inflammatory diet. I'll give you more details about that shortly. Increase your water. I try to get about almost a gallon of water in a day. What can you do about low blood pressure readings in the mornings? A sample of what? Who want a sample of what? What do you want a sample of? You want a sample of my celery juice? Okay. You know I sell celery juice, so it doesn't taste bad. My celery juice is sweet. Y'all messing up y'all celery juice because y'all not using organic celery juice. See, I buy my celery from Costco. It is sweet. It is good. I had no problems chugging my celery juice down. Okay, Shanda, before the mess gets away, get some Celtic sea salt. Oh, yeah, that's good. Get some Celtic sea salt and put it on your tongue, under your tongue, and drink it down with water, and that will increase your blood pressure. Right? That is true. I have a lady I'm working with right now. Every time she goes to dialysis, her blood pressure drops. So what she does is she takes some salt, put it on her tongue, under her tongue, drink some water, it brings it right back up. So if you have that issue in the morning, stock up on Celtic sea salt.
Yes! My celery juice is sweet. It is sweet. Yes, it is sweet.
Yes, Sheila, you could mix the garlic and honey, put it inside of a jar.
Listen. Water. No. I'm going to say spring water. So you don't have to buy alkaline water. You can make your own alkaline water by cutting up key limes. It is ridiculous to go out there, all that stuff, talking about buying alkaline water. It makes no sense to me. You could just cut up some key limes, put it in your water. It's more hydrating to the cells. It actually balances out blood sugar and flushes out your liver. That is way better than just drinking some plain old water that you got sitting on the shelf at the grocery store. Okay? What is good for gallstones? Again, that's going to go back to your diet. But guess what? Celery juice! Celery juice is good for gallstones. Celery juice is good for everything because it purges your liver. And your liver has over 500 functions. Gallstones, it gets rid of gallstones. Celery juice.
Now let me ask you, if you have gallstones, do you eat pork? If you eat pork, that's one of the number one causes for those issues. One of them, not the, but
Celery
one.
juice, good for blood pressure, liver, gallstones, acidosis, cellulitis. Oh my gosh, you name it. It's good for everything. It keep snoring. I mean, my God. Everything you can imagine is good. Arthritis, gout, celery juice.
Yep. Any type of inflammation.
Inflammation, weight loss.
Skin issues, everything.
Everything. Get on it. Celery juice. Good for everything. Everything you can imagine. Whatever your problem is, celery juice, I promise you. Especially lowering high cholesterol. Everything. It's good for diabetes because it cleanses the liver. But people with diabetes is the easiest thing to heal. Get rid of meat and you're on your way to beating diabetes. Okay, what helps rejuvenates kidney function? Celery juice. Celery juice will rejuvenate your kidneys.
Now, the reason why, you know what? We're going to tie this in together right now. So if you have kidney issues, stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, even on dialysis, what drives you there in the first place is a lack of oxygen in the blood. So that's the driving force. It's called hypoxia. Hypoxia causes kidney. That's one of the things that causes kidney issues. Whether you have high blood pressure also. If you have high blood pressure for a long period of time, taking medication, it will affect your kidney function. If you have diabetes for a long period of time, it can affect your kidney function. And the underlying cause to all three of those issues is a lack of oxygen in the blood, in the tissues, in the cells, and also dehydration. So that's why celery juice is very, very good. You want to bring more oxygen to the blood, and in turn, that will help your kidneys actually start to heal and regenerate. So your kidneys are able to regenerate. Doctors say your kidneys, once your kidneys go bad, it's a wrap. You can forget about it. That's the best you're ever going to have. Well, that's true if you're eating meat. If you're eating meat, guess what? Your kidney, the issues you're having, will never get better. It will only get worse. And the end result, you'll end up on dialysis and have to be on the kidney donor list. But by adopting a plant-based, a raw, whole food plant-based diet, eating more fruits and vegetables, your kidneys regenerate. The function comes back. That's why people that I've been working with who haven't peed in over a year, haven't peed in over 3 years, are now peeing, right? It starts out as a dribble, but it starts to increase because we took the meats out of their diets that were causing the kidneys to fail in the first place. Celery juice, juicing period, garlic, fruits, vegetables, alkaline water, some exercise, getting some sunlight, doing some grounding, all these things, and the body knows how to heal itself.
Yes, like we said, everything boils down to lifestyle changes. It's not just taking a herb. Oh, I'm going to take this. That's just like taking a prescription pill.
Right.
The reason you keep taking it because you haven't changed your lifestyle and you haven't changed how you eat. And you're asking what's good for pecan allergy? Celery juice. Celery juice, garlic at night. 30 days gets rid of your allergies. 30 days of garlic.
Right. Now I know it's hard. It's hard doing something different. Right? It's hard changing from something you've been doing for the last decade, 2 decades, and now you got to cut this stuff out. But your health is the true wealth. This is the only house you have to live in. Right? Everything within this body matters more than everything else outside. Because if anything inside your body isn't working properly, it causes a domino effect. One thing can lead to another. And for many people who are already on medication, you know what we're talking about. You start off with one drug, one pill, now you got 5 pills. Now you got 7 pills. Some people even have 37 different medications.
Ridiculous.
And now they're depressed.
And taking medication just leads to your kidneys failing.
And all types of issues. Your kidneys drop.
You're taking blood pressure medicine for blood pressure, but now your kidneys are failing. Your kidney function is going down. Right.
And the doctors have no answer except they start having discussions about dialysis. And that's the last thing you want to be on is dialysis.
Yes. When it's a real easy fix.
Right.
And you'll never get off dialysis eating meat, cheese, and dairy. You'll just be on there for the rest of your life.
It won't happen.
We have to get back to Eden. We have to get back to your fruits, your vegetables, stuff that has oxygenate, that's going to oxygenate your cells. Y'all are eating the animals and the animals are killing you.
Right.
Get off the animals. That's the first thing. Get off the animals. People come to us all the time. Everybody we've healed, they've gotten off the animals.
Now,
get off the animals.
Now let me tell you why it's so hard to get off the animals. Because food is the most addictive drug in the world. It's more addictive than cocaine. It's more addictive than heroin. Because when you eat a cooked food like chicken or beef or pork, these things, it gives you a huge dopamine shot to the brain. And dopamine is a feel-good chemical. Oh, I feel so good. It tastes good. It smells good. You feel good. But it's breaking the body down. It causes tons of inflammation. Maya used to have, before she went vegan, Maya used to have eczema in the same spot on the arm. Come and go, all the time. Right? But when she went vegan, plant-based, I noticed it, wow. I said, when's the last time you had that thing on your arm? And she was like, it's been a while. And the only thing she changed was her diet. She was vegan.
So, Jessica, are you saying that you have a brain tumor right now that's growing? Let me know if you have a brain tumor that's growing.
Surgery is not an option. Yep. All right, we got the person here. It says, doctors say brain tumor is growing. Change diet and drink celery juice. Surgery is not an option. All right. Yes, if you have a brain tumor, let us know.
We need a little bit more information. Right. Not just... I need some more information on that. Right. I need to get the overall picture.
Right.
Of what's going on with that. Ain't that the truth? Yep. So is vegan alternatives good? If you're talking about the fake meat and all that stuff, no. We don't eat any of that fake meat. Impossible meat, Impossible burgers, Beyond Burgers, all that stuff is fake. It's processed. It's full of salt, which would just raise my high blood pressure. You know how many vegans have high blood pressure because they eat all that fake stuff? No. Stay away from the fake food. I don't do fake food. I eat food that has one ingredient. I like cabbage. I like broccoli. I like lentils, I like kale, I like chickpeas, I like fruit. Everything I eat mostly has one ingredient. I don't do it. Listen, if it has more than 4 ingredients on the package, I leave it alone. Leave that mess alone. That's a good way. If it has more than 4 ingredients.
Right. So any more questions?
Unless it's real ingredients.
Oh, my brother.
That I can pronounce.
My brother, he had surgery on 2016, and he doesn't want it again.
Okay, got you. So at this point, his tumor is growing, and we want to stop the tumor from growing. So first thing is going to be definitely, I'm not sure what your brother's eating.
And how young is your brother?
And what's your brother's age? I mean...
Right, do you juice the leaves on the celery?
No, I don't juice the leaves on the celery because the celery that I buy is just the stalk only. I get it from Costco. It's just the stalk, just the heart, celery hearts. And they're sweet because they're organic.
Right.
Organic
Right.
Celery hearts
Right.
from Costco. Or Target got some sweet celery. Target brand organic celery is sweet.
Right. So Jessica, how old is your brother?
Yeah, Jessica inbox me so I know, and I'll talk to you about that. Okay? You're going to have to juice more than celery. You got a brain
46.
tumor. I would actually be fasting.
He's 46. Okay.
I would be fasting. I'd go on a water fast.
All right.
But we'll talk more about that.
All right. So any more questions? Tonight's topic is about high blood pressure. And like I said, kidneys also. Kidneys can be affected by high blood pressure, especially if you've had high blood pressure for quite some time. But celery juice, garlic, put the garlic in the honey.
Celery juice would clear up so many issues. It's ridiculous.
Then you can put the
celery juice, garlic, cayenne pepper, all that stuff.
Garlic,
did you know that cayenne pepper kills prostate cancer cells? I mean, God has made everything. Do you notice that it's no animals, no milk, no cheese, no dairy? None of that stuff cures anything. It's only fruits, things that God has made, living. You have to put more stuff that's living in your body than more stuff that is dead. You're putting too much dead stuff in, and dead stuff just leads to death. Put more living stuff in your body.
Right. Now, somebody said that our skin was glowing. And the reason why it's glowing is because we eat living foods. When you eat living foods, because you are a living organism, you become what you eat. You are what you eat. You are what you digest. You don't have to have any makeup, no skin moisturizer. Just do everything natural. Over a period of time, your body cleanses and detoxes all the time when you give it the right stuff. So it reflects on the skin, which is the largest organ on the body. So the more you do this, your skin starts to glow. You have a natural weight, and you look good and feel good.
Okay. So the question, Tanisha, what is the best thing to mix with beetroot for juicing? Listen, you can do beetroot and apple juice. Beetroot and apples you can do. And it'll make it nice and sweet.
Thank you. All right, Trey, thanks a lot for watching. We'll definitely talk to you.
Yep, we'll send you the link for the sea moss and your detox so you can get started. Yep. But that's the answer, Tanisha. I listen. Beetroot and apple juice for me, honey. You can do also beetroots, carrots. A lot of people like carrot and beetroot together. I have done that combination as well. Kenny, what are the things you juice with beetroot?
Beets, I like putting garlic for one. I'll put celery in there. I'll add apples. I'll also add some other fruit like persimmons. Right? You can put persimmons in it. Persimmons are very, very good.
Everybody can't get persimmons, so you could
we're in Florida, so let me retract that. Let me retract that. But
you can do beet and oranges, but I prefer just beets and apples, Tanisha, okay?
But add the garlic, and also put jalapenos in there. Just a little pinch of jalapeno, right? Because that's going to increase improve your respiratory system, and also your circulation and oxygenation, and burn some body fat also.
Okay.
It's a natural way to burn calories.
So Shonda says, what do you juice with the celery? Because I buy organic celery, I don't have to juice anything with it because I do not want to dilute my celery and take away all the effects. So that's why I don't juice anything with my celery, because I don't want to dilute it. And I don't want to, lose the effects of what, because celery gets rid of any kind of arthritis or gout. Okay. It gets rid of cellulite. It gets rid of eczema. It gets rid of psoriasis. It lowers your blood pressure, lowers your cholesterol, gets rid of acid reflux. It does everything.
Okay. We got to, Steve, what is good for blood pressure and cancer cells in prostate? He just got on when he heard you talk about it.
So same thing. We talked about garlic, lowering blood pressure.
Cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper, good for circulation. And beets. Beets are very good for blood pressure. Juice them or roast them in the oven. Celery juice is good for blood pressure.
Right.
As far as cancer cells in the prostate, cayenne pepper kills prostate cancer cells. And
also the cactus sea moss gel. Cactus kills cancer. Cactus is just as powerful as chemotherapy without the negative side effects. But Steve, most importantly, if you're eating meat or meat byproducts, you got to cut that out. If you have cancer, you got to get off the meat. You got to get off the dairy. You got to get off the eggs. Do not drink any alcohol, because that's going to feed the cancer cells. And also do not do any processed or white sugar. Get off all that stuff. You want to starve it. When you starve it, that's how you kill cancer. So you're going to add more fruits and raw fruits, raw vegetables, get off the cooked foods. Or everything else is going to feed it. Also, if you drink coffee, stop drinking the coffee. No sodas also. I know it seems like a lot you got to do, but this is your life. And if you want to be around and drop the blood pressure and kill the cancer, you got to get on that stuff.
All you really need to do is really invest in a juicer. Please start juicing. You can eliminate a lot of these issues by lifestyle change and diet and exercise. Right. A lot of this stuff is very easy to get rid of. All you need to do is change how you eat. All right?
Right.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Ashwagandha is great.
For a lot of things.
Yes, it is.
That's a very, very powerful plant.
I use it. I use some ashwagandha after I work out. It's good for my recovery. So yeah. It's a very powerful herb. Very powerful. It's good. But as long as you have a good diet, you know what I'm saying? Can't be eating pork chops and having ashwagandha. So a lot of people, they want to take a herb, but they want to eat like soursop and chicken wings. You can't do that.
You can't do that.
You can't mix those. So
it's going to cancel it out.
Yeah. What if you can't find organic? Girl, you can find it. I promise you. Google it. It's there. It's there. I only buy organic. I have to, because so much pesticides are used, and America do not care about your health. You might as well grow your own food, because I promise you that stuff, those pesticides are killing us. Okay? America don't care. They allow a lot of foods in America that they ban in other countries. All these dyes and all this stuff is giving us cancer and stuff like that. So I'm very careful about the food I buy. You know what I'm saying?
Even chicken. United States chicken is banned in some other countries. They don't even allow the chicken over there from the U.S. because of the way that it's cleansed, the way that they clean it. So they're very strict. Well, U.S. allows like over 10,000 different chemicals allowed in your food that are illegal and banned in other countries. Just think about that. So the foods you're eating are literally poisoning you. So you got to be very conscious about what you put inside the body.
Yes. Good question. Any other questions before we go? Cactus, what's that? Kenny's the cactus man.
So cactus is one of the most powerful plants on the planet. It's a natural thing. It grows down south. But cactus kills viruses. It also stops the multiplication of DNA and RNA viruses. Cancer, COVID, all types of things. right? So if you have any type of viral infection, even bacterial infection, the cactus inhibits the growth of these things and keeps it from multiplying. So cactus is one of the top cancer killers. Just like soursop. Soursop is more directed towards cancer, where cactus gives you a broad spectrum. So cactus is like a multi-mineral, multivitamin, but it kills cancer. And you don't need a lot of it. A lot of our clients who've had bone cancer, or who've had got a mental block. Anyway, it kills cancer. But we had several people had different types of cancers, and they take the cactus, and it kills the cancer cells. So if you got cancer, cactus should definitely be on your radar.
Yes, Miss Tanisha Walker.
Oh, prostate cancer.
You have to drink celery juice every day. Everything is about consistency. Without consistency, there is no results. That's everything in your life. It's consistency. Yes, I get up and I juice my celery every day, every morning. I invested in a very expensive juicer, and I drink my celery juice every morning because you want results, right? It's what you do repeatedly that's going to get you the results. All right?
Okay. So at this point, I'm eating from your house. How much you all charge for plates?
You want some juice? I'll make you some celery juice. I will.
Right.
I will make you some celery juice. I'll heal you in a minute. I'll take away all your problems. I promise you.
Okay. Anthony, where are you located?
Kenny juices or blends it, but he has a special way of doing it. I don't know. I ain't messing with no cactus. So.
Yeah. I have a specialized recipe that I make that kills any type of cancers. And prostate cancer, bone cancer, blood cancer, breast cancer, brain cancer. That's why the young lady said she had a tumor, or her brother had a tumor. We definitely want to talk to you about that. But cactus is very, very simple, but it's very, very powerful.
All right, y'all. So this concludes our evening on health. If you have any health concerns, comment health, and we'll get back with you. If you are interested in ordering any of the products, it's on www.cmosdepot.com. And we also do health consultations. So if you have an issue, you're trying to get off dialysis, blood pressure medicines, you have lupus, fibromyalgia, anything that you're going through, we will help you.
43 new comments.
We will help you. We will help you.
All right.
No. Kenny sells the cactus sea moss. It's a special cactus sea moss that he sells for cancer. Hit me up. We'll give you the link for that. Okay? I'll drop that. Meal prep tips to curb your appetite. You need to do some intermittent fasting. You need to take garlic at night to kill the parasites that's keeping you cravings. A lot of y'all have cravings. You have parasites. It's the parasites that are making you have cravings. You need to kill the parasites. Once you kill the parasites, you will not crave the bad stuff anymore. I'm giving you a tip. I sell a parasite cleanse, and along with the parasite cleanse, we do 2 garlic at night. You need to kill the fungus, the yeast, the mold that is in your colon. A lot of y'all eat seafood. You got parasites, and the parasites are taking over your body. They're controlling your mind. You need to get rid of them.
All right, Anthony, you can inbox me or inbox Maya, and we'll take care of you with the products and stuff.
A lot of these allergies, I see people go for, a lot of people who eat seafood. If you are a seafood lover, you have parasites and you want to get rid of them. That is keeping you sick. The mold in your colon, the yeast in your colon, that stuff is, 80% of your immune system is in your gut, guys. I'm telling you, garlic will change your life. You just got to be consistent. I want you to do it for 30 days and come back to me.
How you doing?
I want you to do garlic at night in honey, 2 cloves in honey at night. It will change your whole life with allergies, guys. All right?
Hey, Pastor, how you doing?
All right. Good. Just inbox me. You're on my live, so you can just go to my name and just click inbox or message, okay? If you have anything. I already talked about fibroids, because fibroids is, I have a slow connection, but listen, fibroids is, a lot of these fibroids is an accumulation of toxins which leaks into your gut. That's the only way it's going to get into your uterus, okay? And a lot of times that comes from, listen, fibroids can come from anything, even cleaning products. We as women, we use a lot of cleaning products. You don't use gloves. That stuff seeps into your bloodstream. First thing for fibroids is a lymphatic cleanse. You need to sweep the garbage out of your blood. That's what your lymphatic system does, okay? Lymphatic cleanse, hormone balancer. You have your hormones are out of whack as well.
And also, ladies, if you have perms.
And cleanse your liver.
If you get a lot of perms can also cause fibroids.
It's so many things. It's an accumulation of toxins that turn into these cysts. Okay? You got a leak in your gut that goes into your uterus. You start growing the fibroids. If you don't change the way you eat or your lifestyle, you'll continue. There's so many things that you need to do. And I probably will just do a whole different video on fibroids. I don't want to get into that tonight because tonight's topic is about high blood pressure. But I did say drop your questions. But I'll do a whole thing on fibroids, PCOS, all that stuff. All that stuff runs together, okay?
So before we wrap up, if anyone has any issues with kidneys or high blood pressure, definitely inbox us. We shared a lot of information tonight, and we don't want to overlook anybody. I know a couple of people said something about kidneys, having kidney issues, high blood pressure. Definitely inbox us or comment below after we're done. So this way we can contact you and connect with you and get you all set up, get your life back.
Listen, just if you just change how you eat, cut out the meat. I know it's hard for a lot of y'all, but it's what's killing you, and that's the foundation. That's the foundation. Too much, you don't understand what they're doing to the food. What you don't see the behind scenes of what these people are doing to the food, and it gets onto the shelf in the stores. You don't understand the process. You don't understand. So
thank you.
That's why I changed.
Thank you, Jessica.
I changed. I'm not saying it was an easy transition. When I changed to an all plant-based diet, I cut out red meat, pork, then I did chicken, turkey, and then I cut out that, and then I went straight to seafood, and I'm feeling parasites, how seafood have so many parasites. I ain't trying to go out like that. So, and I feel better. So many people, you're buying the detox from me. Listen, congratulations to everybody who started on the Kidney Cleanse, man. Listen, it's been a game changer and a life changing for a lot of people. A lot of people. This is my strongest detox that I sell, but it works, and it works good. And people are just having phenomenal results. First thing they have is more energy. That's the first thing you're going to feel after doing your detox, is having more energy. Okay? A lot of people, what can I take for more energy? No, baby, it's right here. It's right here. This is holding your energy back. Get that mess out of you, okay? And you'll have more energy.
Hey, Josh, you'll know that you're free. One way is when you're making bowel, to have a bowel movement, go to the toilet. If you're doing the parasite detox, the cleanse, you won't see them anymore, because you will see them in the stool. If you have them inside of you, they are going to start coming out. I'm working with 2 ladies right now, a mother and a daughter who had a parasitic infection. Both, the mother and the daughter. So they're buying the parasite detox from me, and they are literally telling me they're seeing parasites come out of the ears, out the nose, in the toilet, from all different parts of the body. And it's gotten better over time. So it may take some time to get rid of it, but here's the thing. It's better out than in, right? Doesn't matter how it looks. Just get that thing out of your system, because when you eat, they eat. And they can hatch an egg and produce more parasites. And they can be all over the body, in the intestines, in the brain, like I said, in the nose, coming from all different parts of the body. And if you're itching and scratching a lot, right?
Oh my
That's
gosh.
also a sign.
You want to know another sign of how you know you got parasites?
Or kidney issues.
Besides the cravings, you got cravings, you already know you got parasites. Just I'm here to tell you, you got cravings. Listen, I got parasites. I had to get rid of them. I used to crave a whole lot of junk. I had to get rid of it. But you want to do a parasite cleanse every 90 days. All right? You want to do it at the first of the month also. Okay?
No, first of all, if you've been eating meat pretty much primarily all your life, you need to do a parasite detox.
Definitely. Everybody.
Every single person. Because fish has parasites. Chicken has parasites. Shrimp. Pork definitely has parasites.
Salmon.
They all have parasites.
Crabs. Stuff we ain't supposed to be eating. Them bottom feeders.
People who have cancer have parasites. People who have MS has parasites. People who have lupus have parasites.
So you need to get rid of the parasites. So you won't be craving anymore. You'll know it. You'll know it. You'll definitely know it. You'll definitely feel it. You'll know it. A lot of people anus be itching. That's parasites. The booty itch. But we want to thank you guys for watching.
Yep. Thank you
our
all
live,
for watching.
and hopefully we share some information that will get you on track to better health. Okay. So if you have any questions and you want more information, just comment the word health and we will get back to you. And we will see you at the top. Here's to your health. Good night, guys.